Hey guys, what's up? I am about to give a call to a potential client. Saw them online, and yeah, I've never talked to these people before. Just gonna see what they say, but I'm gonna use my scripts so you can have just another video. I know the lighting isn't great. It's dark. It's raining out, but I'm gonna give you a taste of what this is like. So I have no idea how this is gonna go. I'm just gonna stick to my guns, what I know works, and hopefully the gatekeeper is nice enough to pass the phone call on. So let me make this phone call. Use their name.
St. Petersburg, this is Christina.
Hey Christina, this is Brent. I'm calling to see if I can get in touch with your marketing manager because I'm trying to bring you guys a good amount of customers. So I'm trying to figure out who I would speak with to get that done.
Righty, let me see. What company were you calling with?
I have my own company. I run my own company. It's just a marketing company.
Okay.
I'm local in St. Pete or Clearwater.
Okay, gotcha. Let me see. What was your name?
Brent
Brent, and then the last name?
Ferguson.
Ferguson. Alrighty. His name is no, I'm not sure if you've spoken to him yet, but he's the office manager that really deals with marketing and advertising and all that.
Okay.
So if you'd like, he's not in right now, but if you want, I could go ahead and get your information down and then relay it to him, and he can give you a call back.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I assume that so is this person? I mean, is he gonna bite my head off if I talk to him, or what's the? Is he a nice guy?
Definitely not.
All right, cool.
He's a good guy.
All right, cool. But he works there, and his main role is to be a manager, or
Well, he works for the joint as a manager basically. He doesn't necessarily work within the offices.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I try to look up joint chiropractic, and I saw I can see where you're located, but I can't I like, is it multiple chiropractors in one, or what's the layout of it?
Yeah. So we actually have 3 locations. The one that that you're speaking to right now is the one that's located in St. Pete, but we also have another one in South Tampa and then one in Carrollwood.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
And I see
But they're all owned by the same franchise manager, so they're very connected, just 3 different locations.
Gotcha. And I see that you guys have a initial visit which includes consultation, exam, and adjustment for $29. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's for new patients.
All right. Yeah, I'm trying to go off of that because I can get in front of a lot of prospective clients and customers. And when I look on the website, there's in my world there's a thing that we can track people who come to the website, and that is not installed. Whoever did the website didn't install that in there. So I mean, you can imagine if people click on the ad and they go to the website, and then you can't like retarget them or retrack them, like how much, and every time they click on the ad, it obviously costs the joint chiropractic money. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to fix that because that needs to be fixed immediately. So that's like kind of like an important thing. But I mean, as far as talking to, you said his name was Noah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, I don't know if you want to, have them reach out to me or just me reach back out, but I can definitely help, even if it's like just a consultative thing. I don't need to have you guys as a business or anything like that, but it's more along, or more or less helpful for the overall business to, in their advertising efforts and saving money.
For sure. No, that definitely makes a lot of sense. And I mean, it would be helpful to track, like you said, the amount of people that are kind of looking out and reaching to come to us and then potentially not coming back. I mean, just kind of keeping track of that in regards to business and marketing and all that. So I definitely could imagine that it's something that they would be really interested in working with.
Well, yeah, I mean, for instance, and not to take up too much of your time. I know you're busy probably, but it's rain and all that.
It's okay.
So like, you're nice and young. You sound like, um, you ever went to a website or like eBay or Amazon or something, and you went somewhere else and like you saw the same ad pop up in front of you somewhere else, like on Facebook or anywhere else?
Yeah, so where they sort of like, I guess, track your browsing history
Correct.
and then are able to like advertise to you in regards to that?
Correct. So like I go on Amazon a lot, and this happens to me, and like when they do it too much, it bugs you. But when they do it like just a couple times, it's you visited somewhere, and the reason you visited it was because you were interested. But most people don't purchase something on the first go round. They look at
Yeah.
it, they examine it, and then they're like, okay, well I'll come back to it. I'll check out some other stuff. But if you just leave it at that and you don't have a way to retarget those people and put your name back in front of their face, then you're missing out on a lot of sales. So that's what I'd be doing. That's the first thing I would do because that has to get corrected fairly quickly. So anyway, that was just to make a long story short for you, just to kind of get a sense of what that is and why it's important. But yeah, if you can relay the message, that would be perfectly awesome, and I would love you forever.
Gotcha. No, that I definitely understand what you're talking about for sure, 100%. But let me see. So I can go ahead and get your phone number and then the email, and then give that to him, and then sort of give him an idea of what it is that you'd be working with him
Okay.
with, and then I'm sure that he'll get back to you.
Okay. Yeah. So my it's just my company. It's called Brent Ferguson is Marketing, and
And then the phone number,
it's 727
727
480
480
9803.
9803.
Yes.
Alrighty, Brent, sounds good. I'll go ahead and give that to him then, and he'll be reaching out to you soon.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right. Bye. All right, so I gave a call to a business and I spoke with the gatekeeper. I don't know that I would qualify her as the gatekeeper, but she was the person who picked up the phone. And you'll notice how I handled her. I was able to talk to her, gain some rapport with her, and she was laughing. She was all like, "Yeah, I understood exactly what I was trying to do." Now the problem is that if I don't, if I don't get a time that he's gonna be in, and she's like, yeah, he's not in, blah blah blah. I gotta take a name message. It's usually not the greatest. It's just what it is, but I'm gonna follow back up with them. So that one's not done with, but I think I got a good start. So. But it's about getting the buy-in from the person who you first talked to. And if you can do that in a personable manner, and make them feel at ease and not like you're some company out of India that's trying to spam them up and call their phone and do all these different types of things, then you'll find that you'll be highly successful on the phone. So it's just about making a call, picking up the phone, not worrying about it, not talking about it and thinking about it, because you think about what might happen, and usually 95 to 98% of the time how you think something's going to go doesn't go that way. And that's why I always say expectations are a killer. So don't expect anything. All you do is just stick to your guidelines, and the script that I give, and you should be good. You should come out of there with a some sort of idea to follow up, or the person's name. And in this case it was Noah, and he's a manager and he handles stuff. But I noticed that when I went to their website, they didn't have a pixel on their website. They have 3 locations, which tells me that all 3 of their locations are if one of them doesn't have it, I'm sure all of them don't have it. I haven't looked at them, but I can only assume that much. So Yeah, it was just a call. You know, just gotta you gotta make a lot of them. But I'm running a campaign right now that's doing really really well for a client, and I'll get him on a testimonial, and he'll tell exactly how great it's working. So if anybody wants to know what it is exactly I'm doing it for a credit repair company, and we're getting about 1 to 3 leads a day, and I'm talking these aren't just any leads, these are highly qualified leads for them. So and they want there's it's well, I don't even know why I'm talking about that, but I talk about that in another segment here. So anyway, uh, thank you for tuning in, and like and subscribe if you appreciate the video and you think that my cold calling tactics are okay. I know I'm not 100% perfect, but you know, I've been doing this a long time, and not every single call is going to be a success. Not every single call is going to be great, but if you put your best foot forward and you do the research before on the company, and you have content and for your call, and you know what you're talking about, you're gonna be a lot more successful. Okay, so as the saying goes, if you don't, if you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. So check below, and you can get the free Gatekeeper script, basically what I just read off. And again, this comes off like I had the Gatekeeper script here. I always have a script in front of me, but I go off of that just to start, and then I make my first initial sentence, and then I just it's just me from there. It's just my personality talking to someone, and not disrespecting them anyway by saying, hey, you guys aren't doing this, or there's some critiques I want to make, blah blah blah. No, it's, hey, I want to help your company. I called, I noticed X, Y, and Z, and obviously you guys are putting an ad out, and if you're putting an ad out and you don't have a way to track the people that click on the ad, all you're doing is spending money. So that it's a little things like that it's walking the thin line between um, making a company feel like they're being attacked, and making the company feel like you're there to actually help them out. So having said that, keep following my other videos. I'm gonna upload a few more. I think I got 2 more videos today to upload, and yeah, that's it. So I appreciate you guys. Hopefully this gives you some good things to follow along with, and practice off of. Again, the scripts are in the description, and check them out. Take the first script. You can talk to any business with my first script. Just you could talk to anybody. Get to the Gatekeeper. Get them on your side, and yeah. So I appreciate it, and stay tuned. Thanks.